way of life is going under because of climate change.
Mother Nature is waging a war against a small fishing community surrounded by the waters of the Chesapeake Bay. Experts say Tangier Island has lost close to 70% of its land in just over 165 years. One of the last fishing islands in the bay, 14 miles west of Virginia's eastern shore. It's been called one of the first casualties of climate change.
Yeah, it's a special place.
What makes Tangier Tangier is the people.
And it's a great place to raise children.
I wouldn't trade anything for this place.
They are literally the last fishing community on an island in Virginia portion of the bay. All the other ones are already gone.
You can't find it anywhere else, what we do here. And we don't want to lose it.
But that's precisely what's happening to Tangier Island, a 1 square mile stage for a showdown between the Chesapeake Bay and a way of life.
Our descendants come from Cornwall, England.
Captain John Smith came here in 1608. The British used the island as a staging area during the War of 1812.
Let her go!
And the voices you hear reflect a distant culture from a different time.
About that.
Pressed down, shaking down.
About that.
You get 4 or 5 men here wound up and talking, you wouldn't understand a word we're saying.
And the lifeblood of Tangier Island, the water of the Chesapeake Bay. It feeds the 470 residents here. But in a twist of fate, this water is slowly swallowing the land that it helped sustain for centuries. Mayor James Eskridge shows us the effects of erosion and what the Army Corps of Engineers calls relative sea level rise. And where we're going right now, this was all land to begin with.
This was all land where we are now in the boat.
Soon, we come to the northern part of the island. The Uppards was a thriving community less than a century ago.
The grave site now is actually in the water, but when you get a storm, it actually will wash some of the bones up on the shoreline. I think it says Baltimore on it. McCormick and Company. That's all that's left from the homes that used to be up here. Bone fragment, probably from one of the graves that was up here. Margaret A. Pruitt died in December 2nd, 1901.
A walk along the jagged shore reveals archaeological nuggets left from a war with the bay.
You can picture it, the kids up here playing and, you know, especially in the summertime, you know, crabbing and fishing around here, and it's all gone.
The Corps of Engineers predicts Tangier Island could suffer a similar fate in 50 years. But this aerial view from Chopper 10 may reveal a solution. At one time, the western side of the island was losing about 25 feet a year. Then, in 1990, the Army Corps of Engineers stopped the erosion with this seawall. In 2018, the Corps of Engineers wants to build a jetty outside the navigation channel to protect the island, but it also wants a series of dunes and additional seawalls.
Every year we wait, we lose more acres of wetlands out there. We're losing more acres of land. Everything's getting a little bit lower.
And,
do you feel like you're a forgotten community?
Yes, at times we do. And it's frustrating because the government has the money to protect us.
And although the water is closing in, the people of Tangier Island believe the sun will rise tomorrow.
We don't want to leave. I mean, this is our way of life. This is what we've been doing for a couple hundred years.
But islanders and scientists agree time is running out. Oceanographer David Schulte co-authored a report on Tangier Island, which was published in December. It warns if steps are not taken to protect the island, dunes and seawalls that would cost about $30 million, its residents may become the first climate change refugees in North America. See that report and a series of photos under this story on wavy.com.